coming up, and
Hmm.
I want to ask you this. So you have the human, kind of the traditional human harvesters, and now you have this
Sure.
autonomous system that's able
Hmm.
to work night and day. So as a non-farmer, I don't know whether, is it the middle of the day that's the best time to pick these strawberries? Is it better at night when things are a little bit colder? Again, from my kind of rural background, I was seeing these poor people doing it kind of early morning, but also kind of throughout the day when it was blistering hot, and it does get hot in Canada. So,
Yes.
is is your, I mean, of course, your system is able to work kind of at nighttime, but is that something that is maybe taken into consideration by the farmers and maybe shifting or changing their entire process, or is that still too early for them?
It's interesting that you've already picked up on that insight, just with a little bit of background.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that is something that we're seeing where, um, with automated equipment, you should be running it based, especially that one that's not sort of a one for one human to robot ratio,
Yeah,
right? You should be running it all day and night, and that's part of how you really get the financial returns that you want.
exactly.
So I think we are. It didn't start that way, right? The first so many months or years, right? You go out and your equipment doesn't work so well, and really it's about trying to demonstrate to the grower that you're working hard and you're trying to solve the problem, and you're making headway on the various technical challenges. But then it's pretty interesting because it does pretty quick. At some point, all of a sudden, it shifts into an operational problem, and you start
Hmm.
to think about not so much about de-risking the tech, and really it's about improving the unit economics through better collaboration with your grower, changing some of those sort of systems level aspects of the operation that you mentioned, right? Operating more hours and
Hmm.
finding the optimal configuration of the human crew and what the tasks are and how you incentivize those people and train those people to be safe and efficient. And so I'd say that's kind of the phase we're in now, where we have some really forward thinking grower partners that we're working with to really set the template for automation in the future. And I'm really excited about that because it presents a new set of challenges, but it's sort of it's more inspiring than the slog of working through like a
Sure,
fundamental technical challenge that just feels like it's never going to end.
sure, sure. I wanted to go back. You were mentioning that once the tractor is moved from the start of the road to the end of the road, there's
Hmm.
now a human operator that has to come in to unload the trays. Is that
Yeah.
the only time that a human is interacting with it, or are there other points where there is some kind of human machine interaction?
Well, like all equipment, right? There's a maintenance interval
Yeah.
on various systems and cleaning and things like that. But no, we've tried our best to really make the equipment autonomous, which is a challenge because it also means that we have to sort of design the systems to make decisions on their own.
Hmm.
But that has been something we've really tried to focus on, is removing the human, is scaling the human operator as part of our system.